hoping that it's a little bit better visibility out here. Even though I've seen a lot of things, a lot of really cool things for the first time, would just be good to get a bit better visibility. 10 to 12 meters, please. It's a beautiful day, no reason why it can't be a bit better visibility. Alright guys, it is a Monday, 2nd of January, and we wake up on the beautiful island of Koh Tao, 7 o'clock in the morning, and we are just on our way to Carabao Divers, on our way to the south side of the island to get our day started, because today we are doing a whole day of diving. Beautiful morning for a dive. We started off on the south end of the island. I think there's a bit too much wind on the east end, so we're just driving around to the west end. First activity of 2023. Normally I like to do some crazy activity on the last day of the year or the first day of the year yesterday. Like when I broke my leg in Spain last year, I went paragliding on the 31st of December and didn't really work out for me at the start of this year. So this year I opted something a little bit more relaxing, take it easy on the last and first day of the years. And then today is the first day we are doing one of my favorite activities. First dive of 2023 done, and our dive site was called Twin Pinnacle, which is just in between the two main islands there of Nang Yuan, which is just off Koh Tao over there. So visibility wasn't that great, but like always, if there's not much visibility, that means there's lots of nutrients and lots of food in the water. Lots of fish were out, lots of rock formations. Actually the first time that I saw a lot of blennies and I just moved spots so it's not so windy back here. Actually the first time that I saw a lot of blenny and pistol shrimp combos, so they live together. There's a little, I tried to get it on film before they went hiding, before I got too close. But there's a blenny that, so a blenny and a pistol shrimp share the same burrow in the sand. They're what do you call it? Symbiotic. They're a symbiotic pair and they work together. So the pistol shrimp usually makes the home, burrows the hole. And I saw some of them, you know, trying to get the rocks out of the hole, cleaning it up. building the home, and they're actually blind, so they can't see. And the blenny is there to help us. If there's any predators, it tells the shrimp to go hide, and then they both hide together. So you saw, hopefully I got a lot of that footage where they kind of just go in together in the burrow when I went over them. Don't usually see those. A lot of colourful sea stars. Those things that are just off the coral rocks and then retract when you go through it, probably because of the nutrients in the water. Lots of parrotfish, lots of wrasses, lots of brain corals. Couldn't tell if they were acans or lobophilias, but lots of those around. A lot of sticks, not colourful sticks, but just big colonies of acropora. So yeah, those are the things. Those were the main things I saw on that first dive, and now we are on our second dive. We are here at White Rock. Lots of boats here already doing their dives, so we're just taking a bit of a break, maybe get something to eat, and then we'll go for our second dive. Haven't had anything to eat today yet, apart from that pineapple. Trying to get back into the fasting, the 16/8 fasting. Started it for about 3 weeks, nearly a month, I think, last year in December, where I don't eat anything for 16 hours during the day and then sleep for 8. So I stop at 5 p.m. That's my last meal. Don't eat anything at night, go to the gym, sleep, wake up, and don't have anything till 9 o'clock the next morning. Oh man. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Pad Thai. Alright, just after lunch now, 1 o'clock, and we are out again on the boat. Out on the south side of the island this time, and we are ready to do our third and fourth dive. Hoping that it's a little bit better visibility out here, even though I've seen a lot of things, a lot of really cool things for the first time. Would just be good to get a bit better visibility. 10 to 12 meters, please. It's a beautiful day, no reason why it can't be a bit better visibility. that is our 4 dives done for today. 3rd and 4th dive just on the south end, right next to the dive shop there. 3rd dive was probably my favorite one. Best visibility. We were only very shallow, you know, 5 meters, sometimes nearly up to the surface, but that means that gives you the chance for best visibility if the conditions aren't that great. 3rd dive, a lot of acropora. There was one point where big colonies of stick corals and just changed colors. There was some yellow and then went to a really dark green and then back to an orange or something really cool like that. Lots of colorful parrotfish, your usual green rainbow one. First time I also saw the yellow parrotfish. Lots of them there, lots of wrasses, cleaner wrasses, cleaning the bigger fish, angelfish. Oh, and also on the 3rd dive, the coolest thing I saw was a school of bannerfish. It was really cool. They were coming up slowly and hung around us. I was trying to get a shot to go through them, get them in the shot, but they hung around but didn't want to be in the videos. Really cool seeing them. They're also kind of mistaken for a Moorish idol, which is that black and white fish that you see in Nemo, in Finding Nemo. So they're not exactly that fish, but they're actually easy to take care of. You could buy that at the marine store. I don't have that fish in my reef tank, but you could definitely buy those. Common here in Thailand and Koh Tao. On the 4th dive, visibility not so great, but lots and lots of soft corals, lots of mushroom soft corals, most I've ever seen. Even if the dive sites are close to each other, like a couple of 100 meters apart, there are very different types of corals in each. Stick corals, soft corals, anemones with clownfish spread all over the place. You don't get the Ocellaris Finding Nemo type of clownfish around here. They're all the skunk kinds of clownfish. But yeah, always cool to see anemones just perched up on the rock. Also makes me want to try to change my landscape a little bit back at home. My anemone keeps moving around. Now that I've seen how they're supposed to look like in their natural habitat, and they look a lot cooler if there's like a bigger rock that they could sit on, I might try to change up my reefscape a little bit at home. So here's just a quick recap of our 4 dives today. The first dive was at Twin Pinnacle, 5 to 18 meters, just near Koh Tao. Second dive of the day was White Rock, a little bit deeper, but we hung around the 15 meter mark as well, which was just a little bit south of Koh Tao. Short boat ride for the second dive this morning. We didn't see a sea turtle like it says, but lots of triggerfish, angelfish. We saw 1 stingray, no sea snake, and yeah, no night dive there. Oh, and here's also one of Sail Rock, the 1 dive or 2 dives I did from Koh Samui, and it's actually a lot closer if you do it from Koh Tao, but you could go from 1 to 40 meters, and it is one of the best dive sites around Koh Tao or around the islands near Koh Samui as well. The last 2 dives were at Tao Tong, 5 to 10 meters, and a Buddha Point, just on the south side next to the dive shop.